starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Dan Hagan. The Village of Weston is asking residents to water lawns less this summer. This comes after another well was taken offline because of PFAS contamination. The Village of Weston has been forced to shut down another one of their city's wells. A recent round of sampling at well 4 showed PFAS contamination above recommended levels. Now wells 4 and 5 are offline. The village can meet customers' normal water demands for use in the house, but too much lawn watering could force the utility to put well 3 or 4 back in operation. Construction of 2 new wells, 7 and 8, will be starting this summer. Staying with PFAS problems, a recent move by Rhinelander Airport Director Matthew Leitner has caught under some scrutiny. Leitner inspected an unmarked PFAS testing device on Rhinelander Airport property, but that inspection compromised the quality of the data. Leitner said he was not aware that the devices were placed on airport property. The group doing the testing never told the airport when they were going to place the devices, but the city council did approve the project. We'll dig a little bit deeper into this story tonight at 6. Vilas County is bringing in $5.5 million for high-speed broadband. The money was made available from 3 grants that the Vilas County Economic Development Corporation applied for. About $2 million will go to Presque Isle. About $2.5 million will go to the towns of Arbor Vitae, Cloverland, Conover, and Lincoln. About $1 million will go to the town of Washington. The approved projects will bring high-speed broadband fiber optic capability to 3,000 homes and businesses in the project areas. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller joins us now. Jeff, a hot summer day out there today.
Yeah, look at us. Temperatures in the 80s out there again. They have plenty of sunshine here in Monaco right now, but don't get too used to this as there are some clouds in the forecast tomorrow and then a cold front coming in for us tomorrow night. All right, temperatures right now, though, it's 84 in Rhinelander, 83 Eagle River, 84 for Leona, 85 for Wapaka, even a couple low 90s across parts of western Wisconsin. Those will likely stay there. Tomorrow, though, like today, we'll have high temperatures back in the mid-80s because we have kicked in a strong southwest wind, ushering in those much warmer temperatures. So tonight, we're going to have lows back near 60. That's not very low, right? And then tomorrow, back up in the 80s again. All right, some clouds, high clouds out there right now. There is a system back off to our west that will begin to move our direction tomorrow night, and then a couple of thunderstorms on Friday night, followed by more storms getting in here, I know, over the weekend on Saturday. Our forecast, though, tonight, though, is mostly clear skies and a bit muggy out there with low temperatures down near 63. Your full forecast is coming up, Dan.
You may know the name Morgan Geyser. She is accused in an attack on a classmate to appease the fictional character Slenderman. A hearing was held in Waukesha today to hear her petition for release from a Wisconsin mental facility. Geyser and another friend, Anissa Wire, attacked their classmate in 2014, stabbing her several times. Both Geyser and Wire were sentenced to confinement in a mental health institution. Now, Geyser is asking a Waukesha County judge to order her release. Her co-defendant, Anissa Wire, was released from a mental health facility last year. The judge has taken the case under advisement and announced all parties should reconvene in 60 days. A Confederate monument that has stood in Macon, Georgia for 66 years has been removed. This soldier's statue is one of 2 Confederate monuments in downtown Macon that will be relocated. The monument is dedicated to the Women of the Confederacy, a group that worked to depict the Confederacy in a more positive light than reality. There are plans to turn the former site of the monuments into a plaza for business or recreational use. Hunters in 2 northern Wisconsin counties will be harvesting fewer deer this fall after the State Natural Resources Board voted to reduce the number of doe tags in Florence and Bayfield counties. Some hunters in those counties have raised concerns about over-harvesting on public lands. The board lowered the number of tags for hunting antlerless deer on public land to roughly a quarter of what Bayfield County proposed. The DNR had recommended increasing Florence County's permits on private land from 300 to 750 antlerless tags. Florence County has been seeking to increase its deer population. The board rejected the DNR's proposal in favor of the county's recommendation. Yesterday, President Joe Biden announced a proposal for a gas tax holiday, asking Congress and states to lift their taxes on gasoline. But what would this actually look like here in Wisconsin? According to AAA, we are currently sitting at a $4.80 per gallon average. But if both the U.S. and Wisconsin legislature lift the tax, this could bring the average down by nearly 50 cents. We talked to one man at a Quick Trip in Rhinelander today who is not liking the high prices right now.
I have to get to the bottom of it. Just can't keep going like this because it'll eat up all the extra money that's out there.
Even if Biden's plan is implemented, questions have been raised about if the market will adjust prices if a gas tax holiday is implemented. If prices go down, will demand just go up, which could spark a new rise in prices? If approved, the president's gas tax holiday would run through the end of September. When you think about a good place to take kids, a museum probably isn't the first place you think of. But lucky for Eagle River families, a children's museum has been inspiring kids theirs for years. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson has more.
So this is our player piano.
Margie Ricklock has seen a lot of wonder over the past 13 years.
Lots of imagination play goes on here. And now we have a more updated song from Toy Story.
Although she didn't grow up at the museum like a lot of kids, she feels completely at home.
The museum is just one big giant family community.
As the experience manager at the Northwoods Children's Museum, Ricklock is in charge of guaranteeing that kids make the most of their time.
The museum is a great place for people to play and to have a great time and relax.
She also fills her time updating and replacing things in the museum.
Yeah, this is our third hula hoop for this summer already.
Especially with all the wear and tear that goes on.
And of course our Anna dresses and our Elsa dresses are very popular to see them walking around.
Ricklock says summers are always a busy time at the Children's Museum.
People are vacationing from out of town, and even a lot of our local populations are coming.
I'm inside a tree right now where kids can pick any book they want and get it read to them by the tree.
When kids come in, and adults, we like to have that sense of wonder.
Ricklock says the museum always tries to use local partners to install and create new exhibits. The Advanced Welding Institute created the new playground.
We love to help other organizations when they need help, and they help us in return.
Even when the traffic in the museum is chaotic, she still thinks it's the best job out there.
I mean, I'm an adult child, if I'm honest, but really I just love working with people, and everyone that comes in is just so happy to be here.
Reporting for Newswatch 12 in Eagle River, I'm Morgan Johnson.
A federal gun safety bill now seems destined to pass. We'll hear what's included in the bill after weather with Jeff, right here on Newswatch 12.
The Stars and Stripes sale is happening now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Shop early for doorbuster discounts up to 52% off while supplies last. Plus a holiday bonus of 5% off at checkout and 5-year special financing with no money down. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Enter a haven for European-style baking at Boulangerie in Tomahawk. Fresh breads, pastries, soups, salads, and more. The finest ingredients prepared from scratch with a fanatical eye for detail. Simply the best. You deserve Boulangerie.
Come to Lakeland Furniture in Minocqua and meet the new owner. Same great location with added lines and outdoor furniture.
Spring has sprung at Trader's. Add color to your summer wardrobe. Show off your pretty toes in new sandals. Find something sweet for your littles. Change up your home decor. And grab something great for your garden at Trader's. Family owned and operated.
Get up and go! You heard the Jingle Man, Wisconsin. That means it's time to get a versatile, rugged, athletic SUV that makes you feel like you just won a title. Again. Honda was just crowned KBB.com's best value brand for the 7th year in a row. So get up and go to your Wisconsin Heartland Honda dealer today. Honda gets Wisconsin. Bring it home, Songbird.
Don't miss the biggest appliance savings of the summer at Furniture and Appliance Mart's Stars and Stripes event. Appliances are in stock and ready for fast delivery. Save up to 40% off holiday doorbusters and special buys. And guaranteed 5-day delivery on all in-stock appliances. Happening now.
All right, this thing is about 94 million miles away in June, but still giving us lots of sunlight and heat today with temperatures hanging out in the 80s. That's where we're at right now. Tomorrow, same story, followed by some big changes getting in here on Saturday and Sunday as colder temperatures are on the way. But not right now. It's 84 in Rhinelander, a southwest breeze at 14, and a dew point there at 58. It's getting a little muggy out there if you can't tell. Over in Wausau, 87 for you, a south wind at 10, and the pressure's falling at 29.94. Around the horn, we have a couple 90s across far western Wisconsin and across southern Wisconsin. The rest of us, though, pretty much in the mid-80s today, and it's increasingly humid. Again, same story tomorrow, and not so low lows again tonight with basically lows in the low to mid-60s. Here are the dew points. So again, this is a measure of how muggy the atmosphere is, and yesterday we had dew points in the 30s across the Northwoods. That's like living in Phoenix. The rest of us, though, now in the upper 50s to low 60s. That's more tropical air, and we'll feel that tonight into tomorrow as well. And there's just a lot of heat to the west of us. There it is, right? Remember last week, though, I had this map up, and we had a big heat wave after that. There were hundreds out here. Not so much right now. We have 90s out there now. So again, this air is not as hot as it was last week, but still, it's going to get a little heated around here tomorrow with highs in the mid to even upper 80s. So that's the forecast. 87 for Rhinelander-ish tomorrow, and then 78 Saturday. Then what happens here? 70. I still have a 70 there, but again, many of you could spend much of Sunday in the 60s. That's going to feel refreshing. And then right back up again Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Overall, the average high being 77 or so. We'll hang out in the mid-70s by the middle portions of next week. All right, the wind today. We're making waves out there, of course. A gusty southwest wind. That will continue tonight into tomorrow morning as that warmer air kind of ushers in the area. It's also kicking up some allergens again. So again, for tomorrow, we're talking tree pollen in the high category. Weed is low. Mold is getting up there as well. So if you're sniffling and sneezing, likely this could be a reason why. All right, satellite picture shows lots of clear skies across our area, but there are a couple of cumulus clouds out there. Now, they're fair weather clouds. They were not going to hurt anybody, but there are some things off to the west of us, and that is the beginning of our next weather system. There's lots of energy in the atmosphere over here that could give us a rogue storm tonight, a rogue storm tomorrow, and then more general rain showers getting in here on Saturday. I know, not good timing being the weekend. Futurecast shows what's out there now kind of falling apart tonight, but still a chance for a rogue rumble of thunder tonight into tomorrow as well, and then followed by more rain showers on Saturday. Our forecast then tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies. Again, you may hear a rumble of thunder tonight with low temperatures down near 63. For tomorrow, it's Friday, finally Friday. Scattered showers and a couple of thunderstorms out there, not an all-day rain, about 30% coverage on those with a high, a muggy 87. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows that chance for rain tomorrow. Also for Saturday, cold front comes through, cooling off Sunday, a high of 70, 74 on Monday, and then more storms back in the forecast on Tuesday afternoon. Dan?
Soon, tens of thousands of people will descend on a Rhinelander. Hodag Country Fest is only a few weeks away. A lot of prep work goes into bringing the concert series to life. The Hodag Soccer Club is one of many organizations that lends a hand to raise money for their nonprofit. Newswatch 12's Matt Weaver has more.
Camping is really a big backbone of what our festival is.
The Hodag Country Festival requires quite a bit of planning. That's where Jerry Van Harpen comes in.
We need the campsite staked out. We need, the bar staff. We need the parking lot staff. We need all of these groups to make the festival what it is. It all takes pieces and parts to make the whole festival work.
But it takes a village. Several organizations help out. The Hodag Soccer Club gets to stake out the property before campers arrive.
As an organization, we're just really glad to be able to help give back to our community and earn funds for our youth activities and our nonprofits.
The Ice Association, Lions Club, and Boy Scouts are all some of the groups that help with the prep work and cleanup.
Well over $100,000 goes out in the community for supporting our groups in the area, and so really we couldn't do the festival this size without all of these people behind us.
And more help is always appreciated.
It's definitely done very equitably, and everybody has an opportunity to take part.
That way, the summer fun can be as good as always.
People love Hodag for the reasons that they can come and camp and walk to see the show.
In Rhinelander, Matt Weaver, Newswatch 12.
Juul products are being pulled off the shelves in the U.S. The FDA just made the call about the popular vape company. And if Juul doesn't stop distributing or selling their pens and pods, the FDA says it may step in to enforce the order. Federal health officials say the decision was based on Juul's application to market its products, explaining they didn't see enough evidence the company could market their vape products in a way that would protect public health. Juul got a lot of attention after it was criticized for selling flavored vape products that were popular with teens. They stopped selling them in 2019, shortly before the FDA banned them altogether. Take a look at this scary moment. Artistic swimmer Anita Alvarez was competing in a solo event in Budapest when she passed out and sank to the bottom of a pool. Her coach, Andrea Fuentes, dived in and dragged Alvarez to the surface for air, helping her until medics arrived. Incredibly, Alvarez says she's already ready to get back into the pool. The first major federal gun safety legislation in decades is moving forward after the Senate successfully broke a filibuster Thursday with a 65-34 vote. And a final passage vote could happen before the end of the day. The bill's success in Congress can be attributed to the bipartisan support it has received.
We're considering a bipartisan bill that will make our country safer without making it any less free. This is the sweet spot, Madam President.
Includes millions of dollars for mental health, school safety, and crisis intervention programs, along with incentives for states to add juvenile records to a national background check system. It also addresses what should happen if someone ages 18 to 21 tries to buy a gun. The bill also closes the so-called boyfriend loophole, which has to do with gun ownership after domestic violence. Pet adoption can be a long process, especially for the animals. Coming up on Newswatch 12, we tell you the story of a dog that waited 4 long years to get adopted.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
Ron Johnson versus red tape. As promising drugs slowly wait for FDA approval, patients are left waiting, suffering. That's why Senator Ron Johnson wrote the Right to Try law that lets patients with terminal diagnoses try treatments before FDA approval. Patients and their families deserve a chance to hope for a cure. Ron Johnson's Right to Try law is making a difference by offering hope. Wisconsin Truth PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Race fans, get ready to kick off the summer at the Big House of Off-Road Racing. June 25th and 26th, Crandon International Raceway welcomes the AMSOIL Championship Off-Road Series with a full slate of pro and sportsman class racers competing at the Forest County Potawatomi Brush Run Race Week. Weekend tickets are just $30 daily, $50 for the entire weekend. Kids 10 and under and guests 75 and older are always free. And all military members receive a discount at the gate. For more information, visit CrandonOffroad.com.
Hello, Robbie Vina here for Woodland Creek Furniture. In addition to offering a large selection of made-in-America furniture, we also have hundreds of unique, one-of-a-kind pieces for your home or office. I travel the world searching for these original, rare, and individual pieces. It is my goal to help you make your home or office distinct, warm, and memorable. I invite you to walk through our showrooms. You will see unique furnishings, accent pieces, and decor unlike any other. Stop in today. Woodland Creek Furniture in Minocqua.
Dan's Carpet Service and Sales is a veterans-owned business serving you since 1981. We carry all the top brands of carpet, luxury vinyl plank, ceramic, and porcelain tile. Specializing in custom showers, if you want a shower that doesn't look like the plastic panels, come visit us.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Thousands are gathering in Milwaukee for Summerfest today. The festival kicked off at noon. It is one of the first of 3 consecutive weekends the event will be taking place. Country music star Jason Aldean is headlining the opening night, with Gabby Barrett opening the show. While the event should end at midnight tonight for the first day, tickets are available for the remaining dates. A new shiny fire truck will soon join the fleet at the Wausau Fire Department. This Ladder 2 truck was made by the Sutphin Corporation in Ohio. In a few days, custom fire apparatus out of Osceola will outfit the cabinets inside for equipment. Then it will go into service at Wausau Station 2. A woman found her 4-legged best friend in a Nebraska shelter, but it was a long, tough road to adoption. The dog's name is Baby Girl, and because of her past, she definitely needed to be treated with kid gloves. Nicole Griffith reports.
Smiling outside on a sunny day hasn't always been the case for Baby Girl. She was surrendered to the Capitol Humane Society in December of 2017 after getting in scuffles with other dogs at her previous home.
Baby Girl.
Now she's in the arms of Christy Rayleigh, a 25-year-old from Lincoln who works 2 jobs. Her father died a few years ago, and she suffers from anxiety and depression. Rayleigh had a seizure last year and was in need of an emotional support animal.
Well, I went to the Capitol Humane Society site, was looking, and Baby Girl was on the page, on the very last page actually.
This 9-year-old Australian Shepherd Pit Bull mix was the last dog Christy visited, and Humane Society staff was apprehensive.
Try not even make eye contact with her pretty much. Just sit down, let her come up, sniff you, get a feel for you. Sure enough, Baby Girl came right over and was sitting there licking my leg and my arm and whatnot.
Even though the two hit it off, 6 months of weekly visits went into the adoption.
Lots of effort to even get her to open up to me.
Baby Girl's Gotcha Day was March 15th, nearly 4.5 years after being surrendered. Others have adopted Baby Girl, but brought her back just weeks later.
I don't know what she's been through, but what I've been told, you know, you can't sit there and judge her. Can't sit there and judge the Humane Society either, because most people are like, they kept her for that long, you know, that had to have been hard.
Baby Girl takes thyroid medicine and has struggled being around men and other dogs and kids. For the last 3 months, she's become spoiled by Rayleigh and has 4 beds instead of the 1 in the Humane Society.
I'm glad that I met every requirement, because she definitely does complete me, and I hope I complete her too.
You can always find great-looking furniture at incredible everyday low prices at Slumberland Furniture. Like these modern sectionals and sofas, starting as low as $3.99. And always free doorstep shipping. Get your look for less at Slumberland Furniture.
I'm Tim Michaels. My company was building the Keystone Pipeline, but then Joe Biden canceled it, afraid to offend liberals. Biden killed hundreds of jobs, sent gas prices way up, making everything more expensive. Only a career politician could make such a mess of things. I'm Tim Michaels. Liberals like Biden and Tony Evers are destroying our economy, and the hardworking people of Wisconsin, they're paying the price. As governor, I'll fight to make sure you keep more of your money, and I don't care who I offend to do it.
With the right tools and a little hard work, you can do it yourself. And with the right kind of paint, you can finish the job faster. Pittsburgh Paints and Stains exceeds your expectations with products that can cover your walls in 1 coat. So instead of another coat of paint, you can finally get outside. 1 coat paint means time better spent. Pittsburgh Paints and Stains, exclusively at Menards.
Quality Homes of Tomahawk now sells modular homes built by Wisconsin Homes. Wisconsin Homes has maintained a tradition of building some of the finest homes on the market. Quality Homes also has a large selection of new manufactured and mobile homes. New homes are available for immediate delivery and set up anywhere in Wisconsin. Whether buying your first home or a cabin getaway, Quality Homes has the experience and expertise to make your dreams reality. Visit them today at qualitymh.com.
Quicksilver Sports and Entertainment brings live pro boxing to Ho Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. General admission tickets are just $25. Go ringside for just $45. Meet the fighters at weigh-ins on June 24th. Then, on Saturday, June 25th, 8 bouts of non-stop action. And don't miss a special appearance by 4-time world champion Virgil Quicksilver Hill. This ain't pay-per-view. It's live pro boxing, Saturday, June 25th, only at Ho Chunk Gaming Wittenberg.
You can always find great-looking furniture at incredible everyday low prices at Slumberland Furniture. Like these modern sectionals and sofas, starting as low as $3.99. And always free doorstep shipping. Get your look for less at Slumberland Furniture.
Jeff, something kind of funny happened on Milwaukee stations earlier this week. There was a black bear, and apparently that's like top of the show news to them.
Breaking news.
For us, it's the end of the show. We have a story here from our producer, Hans. He took this footage on County A near Rhinelander. Right now, bears are on the move. The DNR says young bears usually head out on their own for the first time during the summer, and bear breeding season also occurs in the early summer, so many male bears are wandering around right now. But this is everyday occurrence for us in the Northwest.
Yeah, I think I told you last week I was taking Theo, my dog, for a walk, and we turned a corner, and there was a bear at Hanson Lake. So they're out there, and there's a lot of sightings this year, supposedly, and lots of people have cell phones, too, recording it, right?
Well, they're probably enjoying the nice weather, because it's beautiful
outside. They are enjoying it. It's a little bit hot, probably. They're wearing fur all year round, and that's probably pretty warm. Look at these temperatures out there now in the 80s. We could do, a couple of you could do low 90s tomorrow. Lots of clear skies out there now, or at least partly cloudy skies, but there is some energy in the atmosphere. That could give us a rogue thunder shower pretty much anytime tonight, anytime tomorrow, before more general rain showers get in here on Saturday. That's what they call for. And look what happened Saturday. Highs in the 70s, but then struggling to get to 70 on Sunday. That'd be refreshing, right, with a gusty northwest wind. And then overall, a nice week again. Next week with generally highs back in the 70s.
Yeah, pretty hot tomorrow, too. We'll have to get through that one first. Okay. Well, thank you, Jeff. We'll have more weather and news for you on Newswatch 12 at 6. We'll see you then.